Alright, hey guys, and welcome back for another Toy Review Thursday review. As this week I wanted to take a look at a much older toy line that a lot of you might not be familiar with, and that's the toy line Marx Toys. Now, Marx was a really big toy manufacturer in the 1950s and especially the 60s through 70s, and they made everything from tin toys to tin toy space guns, pinball games, but they're mainly known for their 60s and 70s figures of resin cast plastic figures. They made everything from Universal monsters to spacemen to Disney characters like Pinocchio, Cinderella, and Snow White. And I just figured it would be neat to take a look at some of the ones that I have here today. I got a pretty wide assortment to check out. So let's take a look at them now. The first one, this is probably what Marx is most known for, and this is their resin plastic, brightly colored, about 4 to 6 inch plastic molds that they produced. This is what most people generally think of when they think of with Marx. This Mickey Mouse, I believe, is from 1971 or 73. I don't 100% remember. And you can see the coloring is very bright. Nothing on it moves. I believe it has the marking on the bottom. Let's see if we can get a close-up on that. I don't know how well that'll show up. There we are. So you can see the stamp there. And they're really high quality. They really display nicely. They look really great. There's hundreds of these out there to collect. They're pretty inexpensive. Some of them, of course, the more valuable ones. And yeah, so there's Mickey with his bright red. Really nice little stand-up piece. There we go. And now let's take a look at some of these little figures here. Now these guys were also made by Marx, and they're just generic, like spacemen and deep sea divers, and these were primarily made as Cracker Jack prizes in the 60s and 70s, as you can tell by like the scuba gear or the astronaut gear that they're wearing. It's kind of hard to tell. I think it's supposed to be scuba gear, but honestly it's interchangeable. And some of these have the Marx stamp, some of them don't, but they are made by Marx. And these would have been little Cracker Jack prizes. So we have this guy here in tan with his hammer and wrench. And then we have this guy here in the blue, and he's holding what looks to be like a harpoon gun. Let's see if he has the marking or not. I'm not sure. Yeah, he does. It's very difficult to see, but right in the corner there. See if I can get that to focus. There we go. That's the Marx logo. Alright, and then we got the brown guy here. And he's carrying a bunch of different repair tools. And it looks like he has a flashlight in the one hand and a toolbox in the other. And they're really nice. They're really nicely detailed. They display well. And they kind of fit in with that old horror movie and space vintage look of the 1960s. So they're really neat. And then last but not least, this guy doesn't stand up too well. We got a little red guy here. And he is holding some type of... looks like a protractor almost. And he has some cable or wire or perhaps tubing, maybe helping out another scuba diver or astronaut or whatever situation that you want to put them in. But they're very bright and very colorful, and they definitely have a very distinct look all their own. That's how you can tell Marx figures from other things. Alright, and now let's take a look at the last one I have here, and this one's probably my favorite out of the bunch. This is what Marx is primarily known for, aside from their other large resin figures like this, also for their big figures like this. And this guy, I do believe, is supposed to be an astronaut. He doesn't have the tank on the back, but he almost looks like he's in like a horror pose, like he's run out of oxygen or something. Like you can see the expression on his face there. Like he kind of looks like terrified, like oh my god, like he saw something or he's in danger. And he almost looks like a mummy too, the way his suit is wrapped around him. So really, really nice details on this figure. And like he almost looks like something out of an old Universal Studios horror movie. So really cool. This is definitely one of my favorites to display. And I don't think he has the stamp anywhere on him, which is weird. Some Marx toys are stamped, some are not. And then of course you have reproductions of them, but I'm pretty sure this one is an original, but just for some reason either the stamp wore off or, like I said, in the little ones are not always stamped. But really cool, some really great details on there. Kind of reminds you almost of like Space Odyssey 2001 or something. Has that Kubrick looking style to it, and really neat. So we'll put him back there. Alright guys, well thanks for stopping by and taking a look at some of these cool Marx toys and figures that I have with me today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you back here next time. Take care.
Hey guys, if you liked the video that you just watched, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, and you can follow me at Facebook at King of Retro or Twitter at #8ByteBrian. See you next time.